when players, athletes, entertainers, whatever, started getting on their own social platforms, it was over. Because now they have their own voice, right? Yeah. We've been waiting on the ESPNs and NFL networks and the Foxes to tell our side of it. We can't do that no more. So this just goes to show that all the players or the people who are in the arena have all the power. Damn. Yep. And that's just the reality of where it's going. We're still in the middle. We're not even in the middle. Maybe at the beginning. We don't know. But the players can tell their own side of it now. So they're going to – we don't need Stephen A. to say, oh, he went for a triple-double. We don't care. We can go on our own social media platform who's got 30 million or 20 million and talk about our own story.
You know what's amazing about what you just said is that we've heard that. You perfectly articulated that. And we all get that. And we see it. We see the transition. Even though I don't think it's absolute, I think you still need ESPN. But ESPN is sitting back and fighting back. Stephen A. Smith is sitting back with his boys, group texting. He's like, guess what? I don't need them either. I don't have to go to games. I don't even have to talk about X's and O's. Y'all noticed in media, it went from regurgitating the website with facts. I wish you would get up there now and start talking about yards per carry and talking about how many touchdowns. People don't care. They want to hear what your opinion is. Yeah. What's your gossip, whatever intel you have. Yeah. So Stephen A. is like, oh, they don't want to talk to me? Oh, they don't want me to get the pure dope? They want me to just tell them what I think about all these situations or use my sources? Now he can do his job even easier without even getting the real information from them if they want to say, we don't want to talk about it. That's the flip side. I don't think a lot of people want to talk about.
That would lessen Stephen A.'s status.
How?
Because
you don't get the real.
That turns him into me. If you don't have access to the players and inside information almost journalistically, all you're doing is giving an opinion, which is exactly what I'm doing from Los Angeles, California. And he where he has a high road and these other guys on the networks, Fox and ESPN, is that you almost assume that they know.
There you go.
Yes.
I was waiting for you to walk into it. It's
Assume.
nothing but branding and marketing. Stephen A. ain't been in no Philadelphia 76 locker room like he used to on the Daily Beast.
Exactly. But we have that perception, right?
Right.
But if we know that ain't no ball players talking to him,
then we ain't gonna listen to him.
We don't give a shit what he has to say because all he can do is look at a game and dissect it just like I can.
But the game is more than just the players. The game is who's working with the players, who's the agent, who's the coaches, who's the general manager, who's the owner. Oh, everybody telling me this, and you, the player, probably don't want to talk to me because it's true. I can run with story after story after story. Imagine Dak Prescott, and you don't have a relationship with Dak Prescott. Allegedly, he doesn't have a relationship with LeBron either. They said they ain't talked in like 10 years, LeBron and Stephen A. Whatever. I don't know if that's true. That's what Nick Wright said. Point being, they spoke last week.
LeBron spoke.
That's got a problem, isn't it? That's kind of problem.
LeBron spoke. Stephen A. Listen. That's
right.
But said a lot last week.
But be real about that. It's like, dog. So we ain't got no relationship, and all that LeBron talk, because Nick Wright said, look, Jordan and Stephen A. are buddies. They text all the time. He ain't talked to LeBron in 10 years. And you know how many times we done heard him talk about LeBron and the GOAT conversation,
every
LeBron
day
game every day. So for 10 years, he been talking about that. Just like you could go up there and talk about Dak right now, and you ain't seen Dak since you seen Dak.
We didn't know that until now.
Right. So to your perception argument.
Right.
But to him,
to
him, he's like, I've been doing my job without a relationship. I can still do that with the perception of, oh, they don't want to talk to me? Trust me. Somebody does. Like, I got some friends, right? Like, the whole league ain't going to shut them down, right?
You said Michael Jordan, so that's enough. That's all he need right there.
Yeah.
This is what Mike.
Well, in today's media, he doesn't mean nothing in the media
right now.
What you think, Just Blaze? What you think?
I'm with you, but I also believe once as Stephen A. has moved up, the perception is that his connects move up. So at a lower level, you're talking directly to the player because you're in the locker room, but we know he's not in the locker rooms no more.
Yeah.
So now he's speaking to agents, executives, upper management that's giving him information directly. So as you said, like, he doesn't have to speak to the players. They can form whatever wall they want, but you still look at him as he's got some source of information from a higher
but
level.
nothing as powerful as the player, though.
Right, and this goes back to what we talked about, and I mentioned before when we had a topic, why would Stephen A. expose these conversations, blah, blah, blah. And I said he was trying to cover his ass because he was getting ready to lose the LeBron-Rich Paul relationship. Right. Well, he was already going to get paid. But now you like you just said, he still has the agents and and some other people. You just cut off probably the most important agent in basketball.
No, not one of
the most influential.
But I'm not following. So you're saying while he was under contract negotiations in him, he wanted to out LeBron?
His contract was going to be his contract.
Okay, so you were saying that?
That's what Justin was saying.
His contract was probably going to be his contract. But from his standpoint, I think he used that as leverage because he didn't need to put out that Rich Paul and all of them had been reaching out to him.
Yeah.
I felt like he did that as a power play. Like, you see how connected I am, how tied in I am with everybody. Big wigs.
Yeah.
You guys need me. Look who's calling me. Every time I say something, look who's reaching out to me.
Wow.
To me, that's a power play.
That is a power play.
Yeah, but now he's about to lose that.
Well, no, he got his money already.
He got his money, but you still have to have.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the power play. I'm going to use this to get my money. Once I get my money, like, all right.
And LeBron ain't going to be there in the league probably
by the end of his contract.
End of his contract.
Yeah, he's
5
not there
more
no
years.
More. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then you know who, then they're going to need him more. Because, like, Rich Paul is great, but his leverage is having LeBron. When LeBron is out the league, then what?
He'll be hot for the next 5 years or 10 years.
He'll still be good,
right.
But his leverage is LeBron.
Of course.
Well, LeBron's the megaphone, even though he got contracts that.
Who's his next biggest star under LeBron?
Oh, he's got.
Yeah, but it's
not
all
not superstar.
But wait a minute, Justin.
Yeah, didn't he get Jalen Brown? No.
It's still LeBron's company. LeBron's not gonna retire and go away. It's still Clutch is still LeBron.
Clutch
no,
is
it
doing
is.
And LeBron may even probably be
just
more
into football.
He's a silent
involved with
owner.
Clutch.
He's for sure a silent owner.
Yeah, he's probably going to be more involved with it when he
Be more
retires.
involved. I mean, Clutch is killing it though, and they're going to continue to kill it for sure.
Yeah, it's two different ways to kill it too. It's like the one that's loud, and then it's the one that's just with the loot. And I think he like you said, LeBron's loud with loot. Like he gonna get all that money, and he gonna be loud in terms of branding, marketing. But when you look at who else is gonna be loud for them in terms of like Clutch. All right, it says LeBron, Anthony Davis, Zach LaVine, John Wall,
Bledsoe,
Darius Garland,
Anthony Davis.
These guys ain't shifting nothing for you.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in. Put Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.